Fala aí, turma, beleza? Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do canal, continuando a série Alan Wake 2. De passado aí terminamos enfrentando não, né? Tendo um confronto aí com o Scratch, que acabou possuindo o Alan. O irmão do rapaz aqui, que eu acabei esquecendo o nome, ó, Jaco, foi morto pelo Scratch.
I'm sorry about your brother, Elmo.
Jaco was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Ah, pode crer, pô. Eu tava achando que os caras eram os vilões, então os caras eram os mocinhos, é?
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Então, ué, o que eu faço? Então os caras não são os verdadeiros vilões.
Yup. Already got the answers to these.
Wake atacou.
Doesn't look right.
Os objetivos deles eram os mesmos. Pode significar que Scratch e Wake eram uma coisa só, ou pode ser coincidência.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Então o Wake tá preso lá no lugar obscuro ainda, porra.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Chave da cela, tava fazendo um savezinho aqui. Eu acho que eu vou alterar pro... Se tiver algum balde aqui, eu vou alterar pro Wake.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan... Oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
Mas faz sentido o que ele falou, hein? Proposta de
This is
pesquisa.
the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Onde é que eu vou achar essa senha, hein? E pra que pegar a coisa, né? Só quebrar o vidro, hein? Fica de putaria. Tá, pera aí, rapidão. Belezinha, vamos ver. E o Wake, hein, velho? Cadê ele? Transcrição de entrevista com Alan Wake, suspeito de parautilitarismo. Local, agente. Sr. Wake, o senhor foi trazido sob custódia do DFC, será exaustivamente interrogado, uma data posterior. Certo. Aqui, presente. Se eu sair, tá, entrevista encerrada devido à falta de cooperação.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Hora de mobilização, aproximadamente 19, 13 de setembro de 2023. Dados obtidos por uma unidade de vigilância remota que monitora Caldon Lake. O não é conhecido, tá. Objetivo, confirmar se existe correndo. Coisa forte, houve um evento ativo. Oh, carai.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Tá, eu quero
Oh,
só a
cramped
senha
enough
da
closet.
escopeta, mano.
An electrical lock system with no failsafe. Smart.
Nada do cadeado ali. Só quero a senha do cadeado, meu irmão.
I'm so sorry, Jacob.
Tem essa aqui ainda, né? O resto tá tremendo desse jeito aí. Cara, acontecendo alguma coisa aqui, né? Chega nessa parte aqui, treme tudo. Qual que é a treta desse lugar aqui? Tá. Acabou que não achei senha de porra nenhuma. Tem 2 lugares aqui, 2 cadeados pra desbloquear, não achei senha nenhuma.
Yako.
Casey pensa que o Wake é Scratch, e que sempre foi isso. Certamente possível. Analise o perfil de alguém.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual. I I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Agora começa a fazer um pouco mais de sentido, né?
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Wake está no lugar obscuro. O Cauldron Lake é o limiar para lá.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Acabou? Acabou o diálogo? Acabou.
My brother.
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Tá.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as. I need to know what information I can still trust.
Tinha faltado ler um arquivo ali na sala. De acordo com o arquivo, o Wake já usou o clique para mudar a realidade antes. Ai, agora vai, porra.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying. Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Essa mulher tem a cara engraçada, ela parece estar assustada sempre, né?
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
Tá, então eu vou ter que resgatar o Wake. Tem perfil para analisar? Tem.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place. I will use the clicker to change reality, and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Tá, vou tentar usar o clique em Cauldron Lake para tirar o Wake do lugar obscuro.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Este é o começo da reta final do jogo. Para viajar até Cauldron Lake, você antes precisa salvar o jogo. A exploração e o acesso de outras áreas serão limitados se você decidir continuar. Continuar ou ainda não?
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let
Tá.
me know when you're ready.
Deixa eu Vou voltar lá pra pousada pra eu alterar pro Awake, né? Porque, pelo que eu entendi, se eu prosseguir aqui, eu não vou jogar mais com ala. Eu já vou pra reta final com a saga aqui, eu não consigo jogar mais com ala. Alterar reality.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
É. Por isso
I'd
que tinha que
seen
ter
the title page of another
alternado, né?
manuscript. Return. I didn't
As
remember
campanhas.
writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. The plot board.
Escreva.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
Together with our houseman, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
Ooh, you.
So true.
So here is a clue of hope to remember. Visions, they come true. Bend the lights with steel.
Agora, caralho, vou pra onde? Mano, como que o cara vai sair normal de um lugar desse?
And the award goes to Alan White. And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers.
It was all too much. I had to get away.
But there is more to it than meets the eye.
I never meant for it to ruin my life that way.
Who'd you say you let the jaded lie?
Dark shades could never save the day.
So sad,
but true.
Caralho, meu irmão, o que tem que fazer aqui nessa busteta? Caralho, mano, eu não sei mais nem pra onde que eu vim aqui. Caralho, rapaziada, não sei o que pode fazer aqui não. Tem que esperar o tempo passar? Que loucura do caralho, meu irmão.
One shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage. Away from the city, a romantic getaway.
sai daí, cara.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war needs its warrior, true and right. Darkness within him,
That was interesting. A vision.
Que isso, caralho? Ué?
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
O último refrão traz a música ao clímax final.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Conseguimos então? Tá, agora sai do estúdio. Esse cara aqui também tá em todas, hein? Fim da parte. Cara, que loucura isso aqui, hein, bicho? Tá, saímos aqui, finalizamos o capítulo e esse vídeo eu vou encerrando por aqui, beleza, pessoal? Então, espero que você tenha gostado. Quem gostou, puder deixar um like, se inscrever no canal caso não seja inscrito, ativar o sininho das notificações para não perder os próximos vídeos. Isso aí, tamo junto. Forte abraço. Falou!